Now, what's going on, fellow YouTubers of the multiverse? It's good to see everybody. We're back here once again. We got Donnie and Baz with us. This is the YouTube channel where we don't hold back or pull punches. So if you're looking for a channel that's willing to go the step further and talk crap about companies and just freewheel it, this is the place to be. Thanks for joining us. What's going on, fellas? We got some shadow boxing going on. How's everybody doing?
Groovy, baby.
Du hast mich. Pretty good.
Very cool, man. Anybody got any? We'll get right into it. Anybody got any pickups of the week?
Pickups of the week.
Let Bazzy go first.
Civil Warrior over here.
What's that?
That is the that's the whatchamacallit wave, the Shang-Chi wave with the Mr. Hyde, or is it Dr. Hyde or Mr. Hyde? I don't know. I think it's Mr. Hyde. Build-A-Figure.
Wait, is that an exclusive, like a wave exclusive? Like
no. It's the official wave. Yeah.
Oh,
so this is like the stealth. I guess they call it the stealth Iron Man, Tony Stark AI Iron Man.
But cock it like 3/4. Give me like a 3/4. Because there we go.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, that's better.
Basically, it's just like a really cool, like old school 80s Iron Man. You know.
Yeah. If you're just gonna, is that a helmet that like go on the head? Like, can you pop the head on the helmet on?
Yeah, you take that off, I think.
All right, cool. So that's like OG, like Secret Wars Iron Man.
Yeah. So but I haven't built the Mr. Hyde yet. I really want that. That's why I got the wave for the Build-A-Figure.
Nice.
Who's the Build-A-Figure again? Like
Mr. Hyde. Mr. Hyde. Yeah, he's like, I like those bruisers. So he's like he's not very well known, but he's kind of cool. He's a cool bad guy.
Wait, who was the first dude you got?
Civil Warrior, he's called. He's like, I think he's from a video game called Contest of Champions.
Oh, okay.
So it's a version of Captain America. It says, in an alternate Earth ravaged by civil war, Captain America assumes the mantle of the civil warrior.
So
yeah,
so
it sounds
that
like
goes with the Iron Man Build-A-Figure, right?
Well, repeat that.
The head sculpt that came with that Iron Man look or Captain America thing.
Oh, that's Mr. Hyde. That's the Build-A-Figure guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like old Hulk or something.
Yeah, he's kind of hulkish. He's like, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. He's like that.
Right.
Yeah. So. And and I got She. I got She with Haikyuu,
Oof.
the latest installment from Billy Tucci, our boy.
Nice. That's a pretty thick book, huh? Is that trade size?
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe looking like at least 40 pages, 40 something maybe.
Very cool.
And I was looking through my first issue of Wizard magazine that I ever bought, right? With a Bart Sears cover with you got DC versus Marvel, basically. Look at this. So you got Hulk versus Superman, Batman versus Captain America. Remember that crossover they had?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what year would have this been?
This is like I think 96.
Because I remember like Spider-Man Marvel or Spider-Man Superman. Like that was the first crossover.
Yeah, no, this was like 95. Algamam was the thing that
Amalgam universe. Yeah. Well, in the top 10, I had it, but I lost it. The top 10 comics of the time, number 1 was She.
Oh, look at that.
Billy, yeah. So
nice.
That's cool. We've come full circle here.
I can't believe you packed up, moved to Florida, and brought your Wizard comics with you, your Wizard magazine.
No, I kept this one.
Oh, wow,
because it was my first. Yeah, I was like, nah, I'm not throwing this out. I got rid of the other ones.
I miss Wizard magazine. I like holding shit in hand, but news changes every day. Shit gets released every day now, so it's like you can't even wait a month for the new issue to come out, kind of.
Yeah.
Shit just changes daily. Donnie, anything from you?
Yeah. So last week's show, if it was Friday, so the day after, I got my 3-0. So shit, I would have showed you last week.
Right.
But I got the 3-0 Soundwave.
Oh, that was the thing you showed me. Very cool. Yeah, that's a
so let me see if I can. Here, I'll do the reverse camera. Let's see if I can do this quick. There we go. Camera. Fuck.
I love that.
At least it was after 30 seconds.
Yeah. Okay. So here we go.
Nice. Is that die cast?
No. So this
looks
is the
like
shit. Like, the figure is great. The whole skeletal structure is die cast metal.
Oh, okay.
So the joints are metal. They're really stiff joints. But there is not one, like, on his panels here.
Right.
Not one piece is die cast. So when you touch them, no matter where, it's not cold.
Right.
But yeah, so like these joints right here are all, cold metal behind his calves and shit. And then here I can actually, it's not, the light up feature is pretty easy.
Oh, well, there you go. That's nice.
Yeah.
You don't got to pull heads off or anything.
Right. And then got Ravage
Jumping out of his chest. Like, that's cool.
Yeah. Love Transformers, but Beast Wars is my Transformers.
Oh, God.
Well, I'm a 90s kid, man. I was like 6 years old when that show was coming out.
I like that. I like that cartoon, man. Beast Wars.
Oh,
yeah.
Optimus Primal.
Exactly. And you got Megatron as a Barney the dinosaur. It's great.
No, it's cool. It's a cool figure.
Hands and stuff. They kind of messed up.
6 scale? He's like the size of a hot toy?
Yeah, pretty much 1/6 scale.
Very cool. That's a big pickup, man. Where'd you order him from?
DCJ Collectibles. My buddy, just a few minutes near my house.
Nice. It's very cool. Yeah. It's always nice to have like local comic book stores and local shit like that to be able to support and stuff. It's pretty dope. I don't have shit this week. What did I pick up? I'm looking around the room real quick. I'm waiting for a possible return on the Jimi Hendrix Blitzway. I got to keep it in package until June 1st to see if this company wants me to ship it back to them because the arm was kind of glued in place, so I can't even bust them out for like another month, which kind of defeats the purpose of doing a review, but it is what it is. Let's see. What else? Anything else? Oh, I mean, collectible related, not really. I got myself a new guitar. It just came in today. I had to get a return on the one I ordered from last week. So I got this awesome Taylor acoustic deluxe hard shell case it came with. It's an acoustic guitar, but it's like really, really high end. So I'm excited to start jamming on that. But when you get it, you got to leave it in the package for like 24 hours for it to get used to your house, like the humidity and the moisture and the friggin' temperature of your house. It has to adjust to it and shit. You gotta let the wood breathe. It's such a fucking pain in the ass.
That's worse than bringing a fish home.
Yeah. Well, they say the same thing with action figures. Like when you buy an action figure in the winter, you're supposed to keep it in the package and let it adjust. So if you grab one of the joints, they don't just immediately snap on you from the hot and cold, kind of. But whatever. We're impatient people. We want our collectibles yesterday, so it is what it is. But speaking of collectibles, we're going to start off with Mezco this week. Take a look and go into the world of Mezco, and there's a nice little funny story that we're going to get to right after we take a look at
Mezco.
Yes, it was a mess this week. Here's Mezco. Here, Bishop went up for sale, $90. No light up feature. It looks like all the Marvel toys going forward are going to be right around the $90 price point. Up from $85, and I have a feeling the DC figures are going to be in the $85 range. It looks cool, but we saw almost all these pictures already, but now he's actually solicited. That's cool. We didn't see that face before. The angry face comes with the bald head.
So his eyes, like, I know it's a light up gimmick, but his eyes ain't lighting up?
No, there's no light up for feature for this figure. It's just the paint.
Oh, right.
Which I like. I like the idea that, look, his eyes always look lit up. I don't have to take the head off and do some stupid shit with it. He's got this cool little poncho. The poncho does have a wire in it, but I don't understand the poncho thing because it's like it covers up most of the figure. It's cool, but like I don't know about draping it over him like that because it kind of covers up like his armor and stuff. But yeah, here's a close look.
It goes with the whole wasteland kind of look. The poncho, it's like standard gear for post-apocalyptic, attire.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, I'm glad that stuff like that is included. I just don't know how. Maybe drape it over his shoulders or something, like a semi cape or like a half, like what's his face style, like a Clint Eastwood style, where like you still see the shit underneath, but it's kind of draped over his shoulder or something.
I wish the cable figure I had like with the light up chest, not the Jim Lee look with the blue and yellow.
Right.
Came with the poncho or like some kind of half, whatever cape.
Yeah, I've seen a few customizers do that on Instagram. Like, oh, get like your cable cape poncho type thing. But it's unfortunate this one's red. If you be able to get like a black one or a gray one, it would probably work better with cable. Dark.
Like I get the light up features, but that cable, the futuristic one with the suit, is the easiest light up feature. You just take the little vent off the back, flip the switch. His chest is lit. His eyes are lit. No pulling the head off. Taking that cylinder out, turning it on, putting it all back.
This is, I don't know. I think it looks cool. Am I going to get it? I'm not. I didn't order it yet. I'm only going to get it because I'm probably not going to keep it in my collection because I'm going for an 80s style X-Men.
So that's the thing. Like if you have him, like I wouldn't just buy him alone. I would have to get cable.
And I already sold cable because it was like, again, I was going for an 80s theme. So that's why I sold my shit off. I like that the undersuit though is fabric, so you gotta have to worry about like stuff ripping or stretching on you. So that's pretty cool. Him and Cable together would be pretty dope.
Didn't they do like a heel turn on him? Didn't he become like a bad guy in the comics or something later on?
Who, Bishop?
Yeah.
I know he was with the last time I read X-Men, he was dating Storm, and then I know that she eventually married
T'Challa.
T'Challa, yeah. So I couldn't even tell you. You got 3 different head sculpts. I don't even know which one I would use. My Bishop is the one with the dreads. That's like the Bishop I grew up with. The bald Bishop was kind of like years later, although that might be the better head sculpt as far as articulation goes. I like the blast effects. They look very close to Gambit's. They look cool. Big guns. You could put you could strap all of his shit to him. He's got like this, different grenades and a tracking device, which is pretty cool.
It kind of reminds me of Link from the Matrix. That head sculpt.
Yeah, this head sculpt, right? The one with yeah, he does. I thought of that too, though. When I first saw the Matrix, I was like, "Oh, look, there's the guy that should play Bishop." I like the new knife. It's got a cool little thing going on to it. It looks cool. Big, big gun. Him and Cable always with the big futuristic looking guns. I hate the stand, although it does fit in with the other X-Men, but I don't really like any of Mezco's stands. And you got yourself a nice little poncho to go with it.
I know a little bit of Bishop. How would you best describe him in a nutshell? Like his powers, what he's capable of doing.
Bishop has the ability to absorb kinetic energy and then re-release it, right?
Right, through his blaster, right?
He could. Then he eventually learned how to just release it out of his hands. He used to have to channel it through something, and then eventually he was able to just blast with it.
And he could open up portals or whatever to like.
No.
I don't know if that's one of his powers or he just had that ability, like that he had like a teleportation device.
You're thinking about Blink.
Yeah, Blink is the character that could teleport and shit. Blink has that like interdimensional teleportation shit. Obviously, so does Nightcrawler, but he had it too. But he had a device, like a thing strapped. It's like from the cartoon. He had that device on his arm that allowed him to pop in and out of time zones and shit. Cable had the same thing. So yeah, it's like Sebastian Shaw, right, from the Hellfire Club. You punch him, he absorbs your kinetic energy and then becomes stronger. You shoot this guy with something kinetic-wise, and he can just shoot it out. He doesn't get stronger. He doesn't become more physically diesel. He's just able to redirect that energy kind of and use it and release it kind of. Like the way Gambit would charge a card and throw it, this guy could just shoot it out.
So was he able to like time travel like Cable, or was he only stuck in one kind of time zone?
I guess if he's when he came back to the past, I think he was just stuck back there. Pretty sure. Okay. I mean, like, Forge built his shit in the future and sent him back in time. At least that's what I remember. Forge was the one that sent him back. But maybe that was just a cartoon and I'm just conflating the comics and the cartoon. But I do know that his deal was going back in time to take out the X-Men traitor, which was Gambit.
Yeah. How did he betray them?
Supposedly, well, again, the comics and cartoons, two totally different yet semi-similar ways. Supposedly, like Mystique turned herself into Gambit in the cartoon, and she kills Professor X. Not Professor X. She kills wasn't Professor X. She kills one of the senators, like Senator Kelly or some shit, and it causes like the Sentinels to like take over, and that's what causes Days of the Future Past, or like a version of that timeline. And then Bishop,
so it was just Mystique who did it.
That was in the cartoon.
Yeah, okay.
In the comics, supposedly the X-Men traitor was Gambit, And then I think they retcon that. Like Gambit was the X-Trader for years, and then they retcon that out and made it somebody else or some shit. I was already done reading X-Men at that point. But I know that when he went back to kill Gambit, Gambit was already had just started, like a few years after that. Gambit had like ties to Mrs. Sinister. Like Gambit was the reason why the mutant massacre happened. He led the Marauders into the Morlock tunnels.
Yeah.
You know, so Gambit was like always seen as like that shady character, but then the whole idea was like redeem him because he became a fan favorite or some shit.
Yeah.
You know. So here, Bishop. Any of you guys pre-order Bishop? Again, I'm on the fence with him. If I can get him through my guy, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep him. I don't know if I want to pay full price for him because I'm going to have to sell him anyway, and then I'm going to wind up taking a loss on it.
Baz, you go ahead.
Nah. Yeah. Because I would have to get cable.
Well, I have cable. I love cable. I know a decent amount about cable, but this figure looks great. But I don't know much about Bishop. I don't have a big connection to Bishop, so
yeah, that's it too.
Sure, it's a great figure, but I shouldn't have to buy it because it looks great. Have a connection to it.
Yeah, totally.
I never read anything with him. Like really, I just know him from the cartoon. He was cool in Days of Future Past for what little he was in it, but he had a cool role in it. But
that's what I mean. Wasn't he the guy opening up those portals? That was
Bishop.
That
was Blink.
Okay, well then who was Bishop in the movie?
He was.
He's talking about the movie version.
I thought Baz said the movie.
Oh.
Yeah, no. He was using his power, absorbing stuff and redirecting it. There was
in the movie it was Blink that was opening up the portals at the
Blink
end.
I
forgot that friggin' movie too.
Yeah, and it's just like Mystique. They had to stop her from assassinating a senator, so the Sentinels don't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyways,
same concept. Yeah. All right. So speaking of shitty Mezco things, shitty things that Mezco is notorious for. So up here, Baz, up in the corner, I was telling you that the Help Wholesale Register sign in, and they have this little mask. You click on the this little deep sea diver mask here, and it brings you to the Slugfest Emporium of Badassery, which is the website within a website where things go on sale and sell out before they even go on sale. Look, Eric, join waitlist. These things sell out faster than everything else. Everything sells out here, except for the Dragon Clan weapons. They didn't sell out yet. You get those with one of the Mezco figures. Look, the Baron Benz Tectonic guys. Join waitlist for the Pog set, or the coin set, whatever you want to say it. The stands aren't sold out just yet. There's a few things like this. The White Skull sold out. Anyways, so they released this Rumble Society Krieg, the Pale Divers version.
Oh my God. Like, you guys can, I get your frustration with Roaches and Rumble Squad. I don't have that. I get it. But this is like what the fuck? like this makes Rumble Squad and the Roaches look like acceptable. Like, what the hell is this garbage?
It's the guy from the machine from the Matrix.
He's got a poncho. There's another
poncho. He's got a fucking poncho. If you want to, with the number 4 on it.
Yo, let's make next week's show poncho show.
We gotta wear ponchos.
And pretend we live in a post-apocalyptic world.
I don't like how they retool pieces like this. This is Cable's chest.
Yeah, it's not just his chest though. It's the hands a little bit, his boots.
Yeah.
And it's just the same one over and over again. Apparently, these guys are like hunting Baron Benz for some reason. Like they're like they go after him and they hunt him to kill him down because they killed like his whole planet or some shit. And now they're hunting him through the galaxy. And these are like,
sure, maybe the storyline's great, but these figures are hot garbage in my opinion.
Well, look, man, they fucking sell out faster than anything else.
What's artificial scarcity, right?
Oh yeah, no, they do that artificial scarcity bullshit to trump up the, gotta get to it. I'm not really a fan of this head sculpt though at all. I don't like this at all. I like the other head I actually like because it's kind of alien and a little Kirby-esque, you would say. The retooling I get, that's silly. He comes with some pretty cool weapons, but I want to get to the point where I said shitty Mezco stuff. I'm not just going to say that without quantifying it with something. So look, he comes with like mad cool shit though. Like I'm not going to.
I'll give him credit to that. All those accessories are original and cool, but the rehash of the chest and the other stuff, that's what you kind of cut corners there.
Yeah, no, totally. I agree. I mean, this little blaster effect is cool. The knife and the sheath and all these
Yeah,
other
like
cool
that
buttons,
shit's
pretty
cool. I'll
dope.
give him credit for that.
Here's what's funny. So they released this figure, right? He sells out in 7 minutes. All these figures sell out in 5 to 7 minutes, right? So they released this thing, the Rumble Society Krieg 13 Black Spartan Edition, which is the exact same figure, the one that we just looked at, right? But he's the same figure that was released a month ago or 2 months ago. They released some kind of like during their toy fair. This was their toy fair exclusive figure. And you could only get the Black Spartan by buying their swag bag from Comic-Con. And you had to buy like the t-shirt and the coin set and the comic and all that other bullshit. And it was like $150 or like $180 or some shit. And you get all the swag and stuff with this exclusive figure that was only supposed to be available through that set. And here we are a month later, and it's for sale, and it's sold out too, but it pissed a lot of people off. Like, yo, I had to go and fucking shell out double the price just to get a figure that you were going to release a month later. And of course, there was the same bullshit in the collector community. Oh, they're re-releasing figures so that the people that didn't get a chance now get a chance to do it. But the people that did buy it are like, fuck that. I had to buy all this other stupid shit just to get a figure I wanted. And now I could just bought the figure for half the fucking price.
Well, what kind of a chance is it if it's like it sells out in like 7 minutes?
Yeah, you don't even get a chance. It's like good luck. And they didn't even announce this. They just slipped this in. So they announced. They didn't even announce the other one. They were like, they sent an email out saying, buy this figure. Go check out the badassery of whatever the hell it is, the Emporium. And then everyone ran to the website at 1:00 for the drop. They had 7 minutes to buy that white version of this. And then this figure was just sitting there. And people were going, wait a second, what the hell is this figure doing there? It wasn't even announced. So, again, artificial scarcity and kind of like.
Okay, and then people sell them on eBay for what? Up to $400 a pop for these friggin' things?
Yeah. Craig Brooks, there you go. Managed to snag the white one. So, there you go, bro. Pay your fucking car bill with it this month. It's like I could lease a brand new Murano or resell this. So anyways, it's look,
right, hold on. But does this, we were talking about this the other day on the phone. Does this make Mezco more money or less money? If they made these figures more accessible and easier to get to the average collector, would they be making more money, or are they making more money by doing this artificial scarcity thing and people selling it for $400, $500, and then, what do you think? I mean, they don't get a cut. They don't get a cut of that money from eBay. So.
I would say that it's smarter that they're doing this for this reason. Maybe they're doing like some kind of 4D chess here. Like we artificially make them small and exclusive and super limited in order for people to feel like they're collecting something and tap into that, like have to have it, so that they're going to continuously buy each one that comes out, as opposed to saying, hey, if everybody wants this, here it is. And now we're sitting on, let's say, a couple of extra hundred because not everybody's into it. So this is more like the collector. It's like, oh, I own this cool collectible, as opposed to I bought like the new Dr. Fate, which is just an awesome figure, that took maybe a little bit longer to sell out, or like the new Wolverine actually just sold out like last week, as opposed to within a few days of it going on sale, or even in this case, like 7 minutes.
Like I have to get this as quickly as possible, even if I don't really want it, but because I know that it's going to be harder for me to get later on. And these things are really coveted, and they're worth $400, $500 on the secondary market.
What about the White Skull? I've seen that go for $900. There you go. I take your 400 and 500 and raise you another 400 to 500.
Wait, just so I understand. So they released this as an exclusive gold sticker months back, whatever, right?
Right.
And now they're releasing it without that gold sticker kind of box.
No. It was released with like a T-shirt and like swag, like like a collector coin.
Okay, gotcha. It's like the Nosferatu.
Yes, they did like a Nosferatu thing with it, and then they were like, "Oh, if you want it, you got to get this collector set," and then they just silently released it anyway. And I think that that's kind of fucked up and shady. Like, look, if you're gonna get
that is a dick move. Is it like? I feel like this is the first time they kind of done something like this, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, that's a total dick move. Like, if I see Nosferatu coming out, just as no T-shirt, no movie still or still, whatever the fuck, or film cell, it's just a figure. I'll be like, fuck you, Mezco. So. Even if
I had to buy all this other shit just to get this thing, as opposed to it just being thrown in. Like the Nosferatu thing was more of like a package deal, and it's like, all right, I'm going to pay a little bit more, but I want to get this figure, and then you're going to release it like a month later for half the price. Like, this is half the fucking price of what the other thing was. So
I think this was them. Maybe it's like, oh shit, we lost out on the first exclusive. Now we need to put them out.
Right. Yeah, maybe. No, I don't know. It's like, and some people are actually like defending it, saying like, "Oh, this is for the people that didn't get a chance." And it's like, look, it's still sold out in 5 fucking minutes. And what do you mean a second chance? A second chance of what? Having to pay less than everybody else got duped into paying for all that other shit? That's what pisses me off. Like, look, if you're into this stuff, like I know one of the guys in the chat says, I think Krieg is into like collecting this stuff, and that's cool. If you like this, that's awesome. But like, you're telling me I have to do one thing, and then you're pulling the rug out for me the fucking, the next time. It's kind of like, what are you doing here? You know what I'm saying? If I got to get the black version to buy all this other shit, and then you're just going to release it anyway, that's a dick move.
So I bought the Tiger Stripe Wolverine 2017 New York Comic-Con edition, right?
Right.
Like 2 years ago. Spend a fortune. And, all right, does this new one coming out piss me off? I already said this. No. But imagine if you had it. I think you bought that day one, didn't you?
Yeah, I was at the con when they put it on sale. I was there.
Right. So imagine you bought that day one, and then 3 months later, they're showing this new Wolverine figure. You'd be like, "What the fuck?" And then that's what I mean. It's too close or too soon or whatever. Yeah,
exactly. It is definitely too soon. And he just said it. I got pissed about the Black Krieg after getting the box set. There you go. There's your answer. He also says the new box is so whack. I hope they do all their boxes like they're exclusives. You mean like the Dr. Fate box? Because I actually like that, because the box just sits in a fucking closet. I even said that in the review. I'm like, hey, I got this awesome looking box. Now it's going to go sit in an attic. But at least it's smaller and it takes up less space. I'm the type of dude that doesn't give a shit if these things came in poly bags. I'd actually be willing to pay like $20 less if they came in poly bags and just ship them to me loose. I really wouldn't care.
These are figures I want to be like Sid from that guy from Toy Story. Just, blow them up and strap rockets to them. And
Kyle's in the chat. What's up, Kyle? How's it going? It's cool to see you in so early. He must have got out of work early or something. We're on a big time difference here. All right, so that's enough. That's the Mezco stuff.
Whoa. You want to tell that Mezco story, though?
Oh, my God. How many times am I going to say the fucking story, bro? They fucked me out of being a reviewer for them. And the world turns. All right,
hold on. But I found what this guy looks like. The guy who banned you for life from the Mezco site.
I'm not doing this. I'm not sharing it. I'm not doing this.
Why not? He's a very good-looking person.
Stop! No, I'm not doing this. I already said I'm not doing this. I'm not making fun of somebody on the channel.
We are not making fun of him. I just want to show you your oppressor.
Kyle goes, came for Rob, stayed for the bass.
Come on, here you go.
I'm just a fucking mediator.
That's your boy.
Yeah, exactly. So thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
Okay.
And this is because you sold a figure.
I didn't even sell it. I actually didn't sell it. I was, I got like the the dark side I put up for sale, and I wasn't supposed to because I was getting them on like some kind of deal. And then I took it down because I didn't even know you weren't supposed to do that. And I spoke to the guy on the phone and he called me unethical and shit. And I was like, look, dude, I had no idea that was even a thing. He's like, well, it's just journalists are supposed to know that. And I was like, well, we never had a contract and I'm not a journalist. I'm an action figure
journalist. Like when does a journalist sell out?
No, it's like you're not, like if a company gives you something for free, you're not supposed to then go and sell it because they're giving it to you for free. Like you're supposed to give it away. But I was like, I didn't get this for free. I had to actually pay for this. I got a discount on it as a reviewer. But I was like, but I didn't even sell it. That was another thing. I was like, I didn't even sell the fucking thing.
Wow.
So,
No, I thought like they gave it to you to review. I did not know you had to pay. Like that is a total different kettle of fish.
sorry.
That was another picture I found of him. But I went with
Yo, I saw that for a second.
Anyway, yeah, exactly.
Yo, Vaz, when are we gonna when was the last time you did a show? When I was on?
Yeah, that was the last time.
Yo, I love it, man. You and your clips. Jesus is a friend of mine. Jesus is a friend of mine.
I think they're Canadian too, bro. That's a Canadian.
No
band.
way.
Yeah. So it was perfect.
That was hilarious.
No, but listen, Rob, this guy deserves it. What was he telling you? He was being a scumbag.
He wrote me an email saying like, look, we're gonna have to discuss your account. Like, we're gonna ban you, kind of like not even ban you. We're gonna stop you from reviewing for us. So I says, well, look, can I call you? Can we discuss this? I have no idea what you're even talking about. I said, I took the post down. I didn't sell the figure. Could we just talk about this? He was like, yeah, sure. Call me. I'm in the office. So I called him and I was like, look, man, is there something we could do? Is there like a second chance thing? And he was like, we don't even want you buying our toys anymore. Like you're banned completely from the site. We locked your account. Like you're done. And I was like, really? Like I didn't like, how would I even know this? So he was like, look, I don't know what to tell you. You're not an ethical person. What you did was unethical. And I was like, that's really fucked up considering I'm speaking to you like a man to man. But I guess that doesn't,
What he did was fucking unethical.
I mean, he could have thought I was bullshitting him. That's fine. This happened 2 years ago. It's like, okay, I understand you think I'm bullshitting you because you put me on some kind of like academic probation or something. Like I said, look, even if you want to take away my reviewing discount and all that shit, that's cool. Like, could I at least have my account back so I could buy the toys? And he was like, yo, we would prefer you if you never, ever reviewed or did anything for our company again. So I was like, look, man, my entire 6-inch collection is Mezco. I have nothing else. I sold everything else I own for collectibles besides Hot Toys and your company stuff. So if I stop doing that, I'm going to have nothing. So he was like, I don't know what to tell you. So I was like, okay, now I'm stuck in a position where I have to destroy the Red Cup review because I'll have nothing to review. I'm going to have to sell off the shit I do have because I'm going to have incomplete sets. And then I'm basically cutting off my nose to spite my face. So I was like, look, man, I'm going to still review for you guys. I don't give a fuck. I was like, you're basically torpedoing my channel and destroying my private collection by doing this for something that I didn't even sell. So he was like, look, man, have a nice life. Like, thank you. I appreciate everything you've done, but you can kind of go fuck yourself. And he didn't say that specifically, but that's basically the adios he gave. So then he said,
that is like the shittiest customer service rep I've ever.
Oh yeah, no, dude. I also had at that point I was like, well, look, I said I have 7 figures on order with you guys that you have my money, like it's wrapped up in your company. I says you're gonna have to refund me then like the $400 in fucking orders. It might have even been like 10 figures or something. I remember it being like $350 I had wrapped up with them that they had. So he was like, oh, well, anything that then for the rest of the year, you can continue reviewing and the deal will be over after that. So we can like keep your money and not refund you your shit. So I was like, well, what the fuck am I going to do now? He was like, the deal still stands until all your pre-orders are wrapped up and then you're beat. So I was like, all right, man, it is what it is. At this point, I don't care. It was years ago, but I wasn't even thinking of contacting him back again and being like, hey, it's been 2 years. Like, can I have my fucking account back? But it is what it is. Anyways,
look, he's the kind of guy that like you hang out with, you order 2 pies, a pizza, and he goes, well, what are you eating?
Oh God! Okay. All right, so moving on.
Okay, he's the kind of guy.
So
he's always had to pay for sex, and then he got off on.
Well, I can forget about emailing this guy again.
Listen, if he's ever in Miami, Florida, I will fight you, Drake. I will meet you anywhere and beat the fuck out of you.
No, he's
name
the
is
guy.
Baz.
No, he's the comic book guy in The Simpsons. Worst reviewer ever.
This week they had some kind of May the 4th, right? There was like a big deal this week for the 4th of Star Wars Day, right? National Star Wars Day. Yay. Lots of
I could care less. I could care less.
I know. Well,
yo, may the foreskin be with you.
What?
May the foreskin be with you.
Yeah.
I've got a fucking Bad Batch. I got a fucking hatch later on.
So the first episode of Bad Batch came out. I don't even know if anybody's seen it. I didn't. I have no interest in watching it.
I tried. I got like 10 minutes in. And
really? It was that bad?
it's kid shit, man.
Yeah, man, I figured that. Well, it's got
like,
Kanan in, that dude from the other show, Rebels.
But like guys like us, I feel like guys like us, because we just want to know the story. Like we want to see the story filler, like between whatever episode. That's why we pay attention. We don't have a connection to whatever characters.
But
and
they don't even write good stories anymore, bro. That's the thing. It's just like, listen, like Rob, the other day you were like, "Oh, Empire Strikes." You were watching Empire Strikes Back, right?
Yeah.
You're like, "Oh, this is the best sequel of all time." Blah, blah. And I'm thinking, I was like, you know what? That's what we want Star Wars to be: Empire Strikes Back. But it hasn't been that for a long time, and it's not going to. So
yeah, I mean, a lot of people would say that like Mandalorian is and like Rogue One are even better than that, and I don't know.
No, it's Mandalorian is just like
no, they're not better than that. They are good, like they're good, for today's time.
Right, exactly, perfect.
Like episode 7, 8, 9 is hot garbage. Mando, Rogue One, brilliant.
But are they? But look, I guess trying to make it be Empire Strikes Back is like trying to ask for like The Godfather 3 to be The Godfather 2, which is not going to happen. I like animation.
I want to see Darth Plagueis, or like I want you to go way back.
Oh yeah, me and Baz were talking about that. Well, I want to like just get off of this time era now. Like get out of the Clone Wars and give us some original, new, just like Knights of the Old Republic shit. Like something with just newer characters I can get into that's not constrained to this. I feel like we've been doing the Clone Wars for like 15 years now, right?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Wait, Darth Tyrannus, is that Malgus? No,
Darth Tyrannus is Count Dooku.
Yeah.
Oh, that's who he's talking about.
Yeah.
Oh shit. I didn't know Tyrannus was Dooku.
Yeah. Because they never mention it in the movie.
Such a cool name, right?
Like they did mention it quick. Darth Tyrannus is a fucking dope name.
Yeah, it's when Palpatine's talking to Skywalker, like when they're watching that sperm cells and stuff.
Right, yeah.
Cirque du Soleil.
It's Star Wars or Cirque du Soleil, yeah, word.
Let's look at this stuff before we just fill up this.
Bury it before even looking at it. Well, there's other shit that came out too. We're burying it. We didn't even look at it yet.
Oh, this Star Wars hate.
So, anyways, okay. Here's their coming soon shit that they didn't put up for pre-order. Right? They put up another Rancor statue.
That looks like a hooker's vagina.
They put up. This is the same Rancor statue that was released. That was massive.
Rancor waffle.
But this is like the Godzuki version.
Oh shit.
So
that's a poor person's Rancor.
Well, that's just it. They were like, they literally said they're like, the other Rancor was mad expensive, and no one has room for that in their house. So we're offering this for people who, don't live in mansions.
Speaking of Star Wars, you see what they re-released?
Yes, I'm going to get to that next. Yes,
all
right. So the Rancor statue, it's not up for sale yet, but that was shown. Artillery Stormtrooper, as I like to call him, Mustard Stormtrooper.
Is that mango? Okay, mustard. All right.
Mustard mango Stormtrooper. I don't give a shit. Mustard, it's cool because I like the original Stormtrooper design, but again, this just reminds me of the clones, and
it's just a Stormtrooper with some mustard stripes.
Yeah, I know.
It kind of reminds me of when Billy Madison's mother, like, it hangs his bed sheets up, and there's like stain.
Oh, that was
the sheets over there.
That wasn't, but you're thinking of the Water Boy.
Oh, Water Boy. Sorry, not Billy Madison. Yeah, Water Boy.
But all right, now this I kind of like. Look, it's 1/4 scale. I'm not interested in premium format size things anymore, but I think that the pose on this is really awesome. I like the base. The base is like the castle, the Mustafar castle. He's on one of the spires. This is a nice subtle Darth Vader pose.
He's like, those fucking tits. Maron.
So,
I didn't like the pose of the last premium format where he was like swinging the saber up behind him in like mid-action pose. I don't like that type of Vader. I like subtle Vader. I think he's more evil and imposing, just a guy that can walk around and choke you out. So
reason 1,605 billion and trillion that I hate Star Wars now. It was James Earl Jones's birthday, and the actress who played Paul Blart, Mall Cop, the female version. What's her name? Rostico.
Okay.
And they totally ignored James Earl Jones's birthday, and they wished her a happy birthday instead. They didn't even mention Darth Vader.
That's whack.
Yeah.
So but I'm just gonna like try to be. Did you hear when they announced the new Superman that was on Henry Cavill's birthday?
Oh God, yeah, we're gonna talk about that later. Oh Christ, they fired him. They fired Cavill actually on his birthday.
What?
They fired him?
Yeah, they fired him. Yeah, they were like, that's basically like, no, we're not going forward with you anymore. You're done. We're going with this other direction now. And
no, I thought he's been hired for like another movie or two.
So they're gonna have. This is just ridiculous now. Then that's just like, I don't even know what the fuck they're doing then, because I heard they're not even going forward with the Snyderverse anymore.
Yeah.
Let's get through Star Wars.
Well, I was gonna pre-order that Vader. Till Baz ruined it. I don't know, man. But yeah, no, I do like this Vader. I think it's really awesome. 1/4. I'm getting away from 1/4. I have to stay in the 1/6 scale stuff, which will lead me to more Star Wars stuff later, which is 1/6 scale. We could talk about in a little bit. But I do like this Vader. But there is one issue that I want to draw everybody's attention to, and you're not going to see it right now because I can't blow this picture up. But go on Facebook, go find pictures of this. Every photo of this, he has a red nose, and hopefully that's just the light in the room.
What?
Yeah, so he's Rudolph the Red-Nosed Vader, bro.
Shit.
His nose, this area I'm circling right here, is actually red. And they were like, oh, that's just one guy was like, I wrote, yo, what's up with this looks great. I like it. What's up with the red nose? And guys like, oh, it's just the nose in the room. It's just the lighting in the room. So a guy was like, hey, look at this photo. And it had a red nose. And then another photo went up and it was another red nose. And I was like, yo, we better hope this is the lighting. And he doesn't have a fucking, sneezy Vader. So there's that. Moving on.
It's another Vader, whatever.
Yeah, but I like that Vader. The other last two was like they're either sold out or you can't get them anymore.
So. Never seen a Darth Vader before in my life.
Right.
Speaking of reissues, Sideshow is reissuing General Grievous, and they're reissuing him for his original price, which is always nice. And this is a 6 scale figure. And he looks great, but I heard a review.
I bought him when he first came out.
You got him, right? All right, so then you're going to give the breakdown of the figure then, because I had heard some really dicey stuff about him.
Actually, go ahead and then you go ahead, man, and then I'll tune in or time.
I had heard that that his joints are a little loose in certain aspects. I heard if you can get him to actually hold a pose, he looks fantastic, but it's such a huge pain in the ass even getting him to balance.
Yes,
when all
exactly.
Of his lightsabers are out.
No, just even so. Like he's got ratchet joints, but his arm comes out, but that peg that is really weak, so it sometimes always slips out. But his wrist pegs, ball joints, whatever, are really nice and stiff. But yeah, trying to balance that guy is a fucking nightmare, dude. I've never had so much trouble out of all my 1/6 scale figures trying to balance him even with a stand.
Oh, yeah, I heard the stand is like a nightmare too.
Yeah, the stand is hot garbage. Like, you almost need a Hot Toys, like the bendy wire with the clamps.
Yeah, the side, like the waist grabber kind of.
Yeah. But yeah, the figure looks great. It's, I was planning to sell mine, so, if anybody wants one, shoot a message and I got one for sale.
There you go. Yeah, again, I'm not anything prequel related. I run from with like I'm on fire, but I can't deny that the designs of this character are actually really awesome. Really, really awesome. See, if Lucas was smart, what would have made me care about this guy? If he was in the Phantom Menace as a general and then died, and then they brought him back in the third movie in a robotic outfit, would have been awesome.
This is where they need to go with their Bad Batch or whatever their animation series. Like, let's see a full Grievous story or something.
Exactly. I don't for a guy to have just appeared and then disappeared in the same movie. I just don't give a shit enough. But he looks awesome.
He's a Frankenstein character.
I almost feel like Lucas for the prequels was like, I have all these awesome designs Darth Maul's great character, awesome design. General Grievous, great character, awesome design. But we got to kill them off because I don't want them to be cooler than Vader. Like, we can't make these guys be cooler than Vader, so we got to like get them off the screen fast before anyone winds up liking them.
He makes characters for toys. He doesn't give a shit about their story.
Right? Yeah. And then they're like, "Fuck it." Then we'll come out with a cartoon years later, and then have another toy based on that shit. But
that's a brilliant insight, man. I'm telling you, it's true. Just a fucking toy whore. That's all.
Yeah. The hands do have magnets in them though to hold the lightsabers, so that's pretty cool. That's like a nice little touch to get them to kind of stay in there and shit. But other than that, there's your reissue. I'm glad everybody can now go and get a figure that's going to fall over. But somebody in the chat did mention Toy Mafia. Toy Mafia, actually, he speaks. He said they fixed the joints. Question mark? Does that mean like they said they fixed the joints, but I'm not sure they said they fixed the joints? Let's hope that they did.
But how the fuck this thing came out like 5-7 years ago? How is this now coming back?
Yeah, because of probably, who knows, like oh fuck it, we could just re-release this because maybe it's because it's like $700 or $800 on the aftermarket or some shit.
Yo, I bet you they're trying to re-release it, get their money back because they know Hot Toys is going to come out with one.
Yeah, that's probably a smart observation, I would say.
They're probably just trying to get in now before, like, watch, give it maybe 6 months. We'll see a Grievous Hot Toy.
That looks like what came out of my ass yesterday.
Oh my God. Could you offer something other than shit posting?
No, this looks like the thing that came out of my toilet trying to get my butthole.
Right? Like that's the fear. That's why you always got to look before you sit.
I like this.
It's cool. It's cool, but it's for like rich collectors that can just, have the time and space to do it.
Down with the rich people. Eat the rich.
Well, like, no, I don't get, like, if you can, I wish I could get it, but I don't have the time and space for it.
I'm not saying
this is, I don't know.
If you didn't get the original Mando and you wanted to get him again, this is a re-release of the figure, which is cool. And then you can get him with the blurg, or you could just get the blurg by itself. I like the blurg. I think it's a cool looking character. It's basically a dinosaur meets a piranha. We talk about like the Star Wars, like new Star Wars aliens not looking like evil enough or imposing enough or alien enough. And I think that this kind of like checks all those boxes as far as like new Star Wars aliens. Baz, we've had conversations about the Force Awakens and the characters in the cantina in that movie not looking like imposing enough. And I think that this is actually a very cool designed alien. So
fuck him.
I like it. What's the stormtrooper from episode 4? What do you call bantha? The things they walk on, sand crawlers? No, not that. No, that's the machine.
You talking about the dewbacks?
Dewback. I think it's a dewback.
Yeah, it's like dewback-ish.
No. Like if Hot Toys made a dewback, would you be all up for it?
No, because of room. But if room wasn't a factor, yes. I don't have the room for that shit. I had to get rid of the '89 Batmobile for that reason, and I like that more than all this stuff. So it's like I
would have made an extension on my house if I had the '89 Batmobile,
and I got it for like $600 too.
Oh, you turkey!
I know, it's crazy, but so look,
jab turkey.
I like it. I like knowing that Hot Toys is willing to.
Humana. Who's Echo, man? There's a Bad Batch? Oh,
yeah, they're making the Bad Batch. Looks cool. I'll tell you what, my son would be all over this shit because he loves fucking troopers. It
looks kind of cool.
They're cool looking as hell. I can't deny that. They look fucking awesome. He looks like kind of like a Lobot thing going on.
I thought that was Lobot. I was like, oh shit, Lobot's
yeah, it's back. like Lobot meets fucking like some kind of Brainiac thing going on. And Rambo.
John Rambo, yeah.
John Rambo and Lobot.
John Rambo.
He's got like attachments for his arms and shit. He has like this like little drill thing, but then he has like a bunch of other attachments that he could put on his arm.
He's a dentist? Yo, listen, they could have been. Oh shit, it is. They could have been all about the High Republic, so I give them credit. All right.
Yeah,
They're going
no,
with the
look,
bad
man.
guys,
I'll take this over the High Republic, dude.
Yeah, definitely.
So I don't know. Apparently, if you pay attention to like the Clone Wars series, that like this character is like important and like got blown up or something, and they brought him back, and now he's got robotic limbs and shit. So he has like an arm and a fucking drill bit, and he has some other shit too. What the fuck are the other attachments? Yeah, look, he has like he's like he's a Swiss Army guy.
All right, I talk a lot of shit, but I may give this a look because it is. Listen, they're trying to appeal to the masculine fans. All right, so I'm down.
You can't shit on it totally.
I can't shit on it totally, though. I am pissed off at Star Wars, but this is going in the right direction. And watch, and then they do this, and then they're gonna do something like My Little Pony or some shit. It's like they take 2 steps forward and 10 steps back. So.
Oh man.
What?
But again, I have no attachments to this character. I'm not getting him. He does look cool. And I'm sure when they make a black series of this figure, I'm going to have to pick it up for my boy because he's all about this shit. He'll probably really like the Bad Batch stuff because it's...
All right, here's a question for you two guys. 3 Star Wars characters you would love to see Hot Toys make as crazy, as ridiculous, and not possible it would happen.
Oh my god, not possible it would happen. Like my number one wanted Star Wars hot toy figure at this point is Bespin Han, but we know that he's eventually going to come. But at this point, he may never fucking come. But as far as a figure that would never be made, but I would like to see made, I like the devil guy from the Cantina, that devil face.
Right. The guy that showed up in Mando, it's the same episode.
Yeah, that's the same, not different character, same species, but something like that.
Right. Yeah.
I like that character. So I would say him. Okay. I think it would be awesome if they released a Bill Burr figure. I think that would be cool as hell.
That's one of my picks.
I loved his character in Mandalorian. I think that he might be coming though, so I'm trying to think of a character that maybe has no chance of being made.
That Bill Burr definitely doesn't have a chance. Like, no offense.
I don't know. Well, I mean, they'd have to license his. Well, I think you have to sign over your license when you make.
Right. Yeah. Like when you're. Yeah. He has to sign away.
Yeah. So it's like at this point, Disney owns that character's likeness.
Right. Oh, that's true. Yeah. Once you sign.
Yeah. How about a fucking Cara Dune? That's never getting made.
Yeah.
Don't start, bro. Don't start.
Okay, I'll say Bill Burr's character. I want Childish Gambino as young Lando.
Okay.
And from the Han Solo movie.
Yep.
And then shit. I want young Obi-Wan from Force Awakens.
Force Awakens.
Phantom Menace.
Phantom Menace. Young Obi-Wan from Phantom Menace. Yeah, that's getting made. That's got to get made. They just did fucking Qui-Gon. They already did Darth.
Why does it take Qui-Gon got released like 3 fucking years ago? Where's Obi-Wan?
I hear you. Again, I run from anything prequel related, but that is cool. It would be really awesome to have the 3 of those like fighting together on a shelf because that's like I do like that. I do like the Duel of the Fates.
4, 5, 6 are the best. Is my Star Wars, but Phantom Menace, that is the best lightsaber battle of all time, in my opinion.
Oh, the Duel of the Fates was really awesome. I'm not gonna. That's not my favorite lightsaber battle, but I could totally understand why someone would pick that as their number 1 because it's fucking awesome. Mm-hmm. And it's got the best music.
Yeah. Anyway.
Who else would I say? All right, so the devilly looking guy. Shit. How about a John Ratzenberger fucking Hoth character? Cliff Clavin in Hoth outfit, I'll take.
Actually, where's Jar Jar? Holy shit.
Oh my god. Oh, I know everyone's gonna, all of a sudden that figure's gonna get released and it's gonna be like all the fucking Jar Jar fans are gonna come out of the woodwork. Like he'll become the most popular character again. It's like
he's peg warming. The Black Series figure is out.
It's peg warming.
It's peg warming on the shelves. Yeah.
They also released this Grogu 6 scale, $145 for a bunch of fucking Baby Yodas. I already have 2 Baby Yodas. I don't need more. Well, I mean, I don't need more, dude. It's 1, 2, 3 wrapped up in a little. I made a joke. I says, this better be like $30. Some guy laughed and was like, "Yeah, try fucking a couple of $100." and here we are at 145. You know, he's adorable. If you don't already have him with your deluxe Mando, I guess. I don't know why you would not get the deluxe Mando, but all right, whatever. Like I can't get excited for something that was just fucking released. It's like I just seen this figure. But
we don't. He doesn't come with a container of unfertilized eggs.
Yeah, oh yeah, right. No, he probably should have came with that. That's a good call. I didn't even think of that.
Remember, like all that controversy about how he ate all those fucking frog
Everybody
eggs?
would jump on that and be pissed off.
Remember, they were all angry about that. Like I thought it was hysterical.
Yeah, that was like
here's the thing. It was unfertilized eggs. It's like him eating the eggs you have for breakfast.
Yeah, it's like a hard-boiled egg breakfast.
Like do people go outside and see what animals do to other animals at all, ever?
Exactly.
Oh, God. All right, so this is like the biggest thing they released, I guess. Everyone's over the moon for this thing. That's a Star Wars fan. I'm glad they got their Ahsoka premium format. Again, I'm off the premium format bandwagon. It looks cool. I don't really like the character. Not that I don't like her. I don't give a shit about the character, I should say. I like she's cool, and she was cool in Mando, but that's like the only attachment I have to her is her, one episode in Mandalorian.
Her look is cooler than her character to me.
Yeah, she's got a cool look. I like the new lightsabers, the way she fucking holds them like this and shit. That's kind of cool.
No, but even like her not her headdress, but her tendrils or whatever, just her whole physique. Yeah, everything looks cool. She looks badass. But yeah,
I guess you got to just be in it. I guess you just got to be like a hook, line, and sinker with Rebels, and I like Rebels. I just never finished it, and the Clone Wars. I just don't like. I
tried. I keep trying to watch those, man. It's just I get.
I don't like. You know what? I don't like this character for. I don't like the fact that
I'll say this. I'm more intrigued on Obi-Wan.
The focus should have been on Obi-Wan and Anakin, and they turned the focus onto Anakin and this character who never shows up and disappears, and you never hear about her again. She was never in any of the originals because obviously she was never made up at that point, so she couldn't have been. And then they tried to give Anakin a girl he was training, but he wasn't a master. So how is he training someone if he's not a master yet? I get it. She's got a great Star Wars arc. They're trying to say she's the greatest Star Wars character of all time. I wouldn't know. I can't give an opinion on that because I've never watched enough. But I don't like. The more Star Wars stuff comes out, the more I just shake my head and go, I don't like this. Not because I don't like it for what it is. I think it's like convoluting the story. The story should have been just Obi-Wan and Anakin as fucking brothers, not separated, and him having a story with this other character and all this other shit. And it shouldn't have been 8 seasons of Clone Wars stuff, and they made it too.
We see Obi-Wan trying to keep the bond with Anakin to keep him grounded. Anakin, let go of your feelings. That kind of shit.
I feel like they lost a lot of that, man. And every time I bring this up, I got PJ telling me, "Oh, stop it! You gotta watch it. You gotta watch it." And I'm like, I've watched a couple of episodes, and I've been like, I don't like this. I don't like this. The style, the animation, the characters that I'm looking at. I don't like the design, although this design is really awesome. I don't like a lot of the architecture.
It's not even PG. It feels like G rated.
Yeah, it's exactly. It's not even PG. It's like G. So
that's why they you were saying we need to go to a different era. We need all new characters because they're watering down the main saga. It's just when
we heard back in the day, right? When Obi-Wan originally says, "Oh, it was the Clone Wars," right? We went for years thinking "Oh, what could that have been? What could that have been like?" And then when they finally showed it to me, I was like, "Yo, this is fucking whack." It's kind of oh God, I don't even want to hear Obi-Wan say it now in episode 4 when he goes, "Oh, that was the Clone Wars." I want to be like, "Oh, thank God that shit's over."
And I'll give the animation credit. It's cool. They have little bits, when Obi-Wan and Darth Maul have a fight, and Obi-Wan finally kills Darth Maul.
That was cool.
That was cool, and it's Darth Maul was just a mile away from Luke's house. Young Luke, he's like, "Oh, there he is," and then you see Obi-Wan get angry, and they have a fight, kills him, and then
right, yeah,
that was great. But just if you have to wait that long for like these little snippets of good cinema or whatever,
it's too long. It's too much.
Yeah.
Iron Studios released a General Grievous. It's a 1/10 scale statue, but it's roughly the size of a 6 scale statue, I guess, because of that thing he's on. It's actually 13 inches high, so it's not even as tall as like a tweeter headpiece, and it's $365. That's way, way too expensive for a 1/10 scale statue, in my opinion. I don't give a fuck how much money, things have gone up. A 1/10 scale statue should not be fucking $365 or $400 when you're done with taxes and shipping. This is going to be $400. And this is a little less expensive than a premium format, kind of, at this point. Like $100 less, and it's half the size. It's stupid. But it looks nice. It does look great.
Those lightsabers sticking out, man, it gives me the chill. Like, I could feel someone like snapping those off, they're just sticking out there
on them and just bumping into them and them just snapping. Exactly.
Like if you don't have them in a cabinet or something,
one of your friends comes over and walks by real quick.
Yeah. Like he's kind of like drunk and stumbling. Oh shit, I'm sorry, dude. I'll fix that. No, you fucking ruined it.
No, you won't. Get out.
You're like this face bomb.
Get out of my house before I kill you.
Oh God!
All right, this is pretty cool.
Good moment. This. I like this.
Oh,
Kincaid. Thomas Kincaid Studio is awesome because their pictures have like that luminescence effect.
Yeah,
I think is awesome. I like this. This whole idea. But if I'm gonna, I always wanted to. What
is that magnifying glass? The feature of the Sideshow website?
Yeah, like they're not letting me blow it up, so I gotta like magnify it as I'm going over it and shit.
No, but why can't you use that for other things, or is that just for Sideshow?
No, this is actually the Sideshow website.
No, but you only have that magnifying feature for the website. This website.
This Sideshow. Website, yeah. This isn't me doing it. It's just I'm just rolling over the picture and it's doing it.
Oh, okay. I'm like, you had this magnifying glass the whole time.
Yeah, no, this has nothing to do with me. This is all Sideshow's doing.
Go ahead.
I love Thomas Kincaid Studios. I think they do beautiful pieces. I always wanted a Thomas Kincaid in my house. I just don't want a swamp, even though this is an awesome piece. I hope that they do like a Empire Strikes Back, like Luke standing up to Vader in that fucking Bespin hallway, kind of that dark hallway, and them igniting the sabers at each other. I would get that in Thomas Kincaid style, but again, I don't need a picture of a fucking swamp in my house. And it's small, too. It's only 12 inches by 18 inches for $185. This shit tends to be really fucking expensive. You can get it a little bit bigger, but the price fucking jumps crazy. Well, not really. $240, 18 by 27. That's actually not too bad. I take that back. But it's not framed, so I'd still have to get it framed. So you're looking at like a $340 piece. It's kind of expensive, but, it is a Kincaid Studio thing. But it's nice that it's original trilogy, so I'll give them that.
That's kind of steep, though.
It is. It is still kind of steep. But it's like that's Thomas Kincaid has like carries that premium fucking. Hey, you want a Thomas Kincaid? You're gonna pay for it.
Like I'm knocking the artwork. I'm just saying for a print, that's pretty steep.
Yeah, exactly. So all other coming soon shit. They have the Hunter guy coming soon. Mandalorian with swoop bike. They have a Cooley. Figure coming, so that's kind of cool that they're at least branching out, and you're going to be able to get everybody but Cara Dune. Oh, God,
he looks like May the Foreskin be with you.
Yeah, he does. A lot of people are going nuts. I don't want to break. We already kind of went through this, but I did advertise this as part of the show. That Sideshow is doing 6 scale versions of the cartoon versions. Yeah, look, if you want a collectible that looks like the cartoon, this is great. If you love the Clone Wars and you want it to look like the Clone Wars, then kudos to Sideshow for doing it. But I feel like we're just getting the same shit now over and over again. It's like, oh, this is hot, so we're just going to beat you to fucking death with this stuff. Because, I guess they're trying to strike while the iron's hot or some shit. But I feel like Hot Toys just released this version of Anakin, but, the realistic version. So now we're getting the cartoon version. And it's like, I wish companies would just make a left when everyone else is going right. Make a left, like when you're. This is like a fantasy football tactic. If you've ever played fantasy football, while everybody else is drafting receivers, you draft the best running back off the board. When everybody else is doing a run on quarterbacks, you take the best fucking wide receiver.
Yeah, but, make your own path. Don't take the followed one.
Exactly. Good fucking call. And this is their Mythos statue, and I'm gonna crap on this not because I think it looks bad, but because this doesn't look like a Mythos statue to me. It looks like just a statue of the fucking Clone Wars. It's like the same thing again. I thought the Mythos line was supposed to be something a little different, you know, an Elseworlds kind of like, oh, what if this happened? You know, what if like the Mythos Obi-Wan, I mean,
an untold story.
Like an untold story. Like it should be him in a different outfit. Maybe if he went dark side sooner. Maybe if he never got the armor but went dark side and stayed human or something, like just something, a what if, like, you know, Mythos to me is supposed to be like, well, like a what if line. And this is just like, what if we just made a fucking statue of the same shit we made you've seen already?
Yo, what if Anakin didn't turn to the dark side and he aged like an Obi-Wan? What would he look like?
There you go. You know, Mythos, Anakin Skywalker, light side, non-fucking Vader version. You know, give him a beard or something. You know, give him a different fucking haircut.
How about a Mythos version of Obi-Wan? The dark side finally got a hold of him.
Yeah, there you go. That would be kind of cool too. Exactly. That's the shit I'm looking for. You know, like out of like when I hear Mythos and stuff like that. But this just looks like we need an excuse to make a 1/5 scale version of the same fucking character we've made 100 times over again.
I'm not a statue guy, but that his flap panels, that scares the shit out of me. Like I said, with the Grievous and the lightsaber sticking out,
right?
Like that his whatever flap there, that just freaks the
little
fuck
skirt
out of me.
area sticking out. Yeah, that's I could totally see that. A lot of people are going crazy for this Stan Lee King of Cameos, Stan Lee on the throne statue.
This is probably his first statue in a long time, eh?
Oh, him? Yeah. I just feel like we've gotten so much fucking Stan Lee stuff, and you know, me and Baz, like, I tend to be a little bit more forgiving with this guy because he was nice to me when I met him. I know Baz can't stand this motherfucker.
He's like, yeah, Jack, thanks a lot. You paid for this chair, Jack. Yeah, Kirby. So I'm fucking Jack Kirby's wife. And he walks in.
A guy said recently, I said I want this statue, but it to be Kirby at his desk, like that picture of Kirby at his desk with all the characters swirling around him. And he was like, "Oh, it's too bad Kirby's not as marketable as Stan Lee." And I was like, "Yo, he's the fucking true creator of Marvel Comics,
everything, man.
I can't. Oh my god,
Stan Lee's the hype man. He's the fucking hype man. But he, you know,
hey Rob,
the hype man gets a lot of eyeballs on him.
What's up?
Jack Kirby's work spoke for himself, but on the page.
Put the camera on me for a sec.
There you go. Hey, there you go, Baz.
So Kirby walks in. I'm fucking Jack Kirby's wife, and I say, "That's how I created the mole man."
And then I gave her the finger bang.
I was getting it with the finger guns.
Excelsior.
Oh man, that's funny. But anything else? All right, so Iron Studios has a bunch of orcs coming out, which is cool to complement their Lord of the Rings line, which is nice. There's a hollow chest prop replica thing coming out for $5,000. Oh my god. And it's waitlisted. You know, God bless capitalism and the people that can afford this shit. God bless them.
What's coming out for 5,000?
Click on them for I gotta click for 5,000.
Oh.
Let's see. Yeah, it's the hollow chest set.
Oh,
you know, cool. But it's only limited to
5,000.
It's 77 only are being made, and they're all hand painted. So it's like super fucking deluxe, rare.
Yeah,
yada yada.
When I finish med school, maybe I'll start collecting this stuff.
Like if I would buy this if I had like a Millennium Falcon room, like if my whole room, if I was rich enough to have my hangout room literally looked like the hangout room on the Millennium Falcon, then I guess I would have enough money to get that.
I'd buy it if I had a Millennium Falcon.
Yo, there better be some George Lucas blood in that paint, you know, kind of like how kids put that in the comic book, you know.
What's up with that Count Dracula?
Yeah, I was going to click on that too. Here you go. Speaking of Count Dooku,
that's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Christopher Lee, eh?
What's up?
Christopher Lee?
Yes, Christopher Lee. This is 1/4 scale, so it's big. The price is bang on for that. Like I said, look, a 1/4 scale for $400 shipped, or a 1/10 scale with the Grievous versus a 1/4 scale, and the price difference is only $100. That's crazy to me. And Dracula is infinitely cooler than fucking General Grievous. And this is fucking Count Dooku too, from the Scars of Dracula. That looks fucking
Darth
cool.
You mean Darth Tyrannus, man?
Darth Tyrannus.
We got to say it more, bro. We have to be the change that we want to see.
Yeah, exactly. Be the fucking change.
It's not baby Yoda. It's Grogu.
Oh God! He'll always be Baby Yoda to me, man. So I guess the eyes light up, or is that an alternate head? I don't know. That might be an alternate head, but
or maybe it's like a light feature. You know, you put a black light or some kind of light. I don't know.
As opposed to us talking about it, let's just find out.
There we go.
Additional details. It's 20 inches tall. That's pretty fucking big. Also, blood red light up eyes. The eyes look normal until illuminated, simulating the crazy effect. So yeah, it is a light up feature. It looks fucking cool as hell, man. I love Christopher Lee. Is just the most badass fucking human being to ever walk the face of the earth. I mean, this guy witnessed the last public execution by guillotine.
You read that too, huh?
Yeah, I was listening to his music. The fucking guy had his last album, the what was it, the Scars of Charlemagne, or
something like that.
The something
wait,
of Charlemagne.
So Christopher Lee like witnessed a guillotine in real life.
Yeah.
How old was he?
I don't fucking know.
Right? He was.
No,
yeah,
but like, was he 10? Was he 20?
I don't know. But he was old. I mean, he died. He was really fucking old, man. They were doing some crazy shit.
He was like what? Not like 90 something.
He might have just been around 90. Yeah.
Because he died what, 3 years ago?
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think he's just he's the coolest. He's one of the most badass motherfuckers that ever walked the face of the earth, practically. So as far as pop culture icons go, you know,
we just need more.
He was like a member of like British intelligence too or some shit. He had like some crazy fucking history, and then became like a heavy metal guy in his 70s and made like metal music, like thrash metal, practically.
Wait, he made music.
Yeah, dude, he's a fucking lead singer of like of a band that does heavy metal music.
Dude, I had no idea, man.
And he was doing it in his 70s, like, or 80s even. His last album was in his he was like 85 and did like
what's the band called?
The Count Dooku band. Darth Tyrannus. Google, let's see.
You got to find. Yeah, I need to know. I want to hear his shit. I had no idea he was a metal guy.
Lee MET metal album, and he also has a heavy metal Christmas. He has a Christmas album that's like heavy metal music. Christopher Lee, Charlemagne by the Sword and Cross is a symphonic metal concept album by actor Christopher Lee that was released in 2010. So he was like 80 when it came out, practically.
So he wasn't doing this in his like 40s, 60s. He did this.
No, he was doing this in like his 80s.
So he's singing. He has vocals.
Yes, he's the lead singer. Wow. There's his fucking album, Charlemagne by the Sword and Cross, heavy metal album.
All right, I'm gonna save the cover of this.
Christopher Lee, Darkest Carols, Faithful Sing, a heavy metal Christmas too. This is legit. Jingle Hell My Way. Like, this is a legit album, you know. And here's him as Dracula. He's fucking awesome. You know, God bless his soul.
Shit.
Yeah. And I found out he had a Christmas album. I was like, oh, this guy's just a fucking man. You know.
Damn.
But
shit,
so
man.
Speaking
We're learning every day here.
Last thing I want to look at before we get to anything else, I want to, because we had this kind of ties into something we were looking at 2 weeks ago. I'm going to do a screen share real quick. This is very quick. It's XM Studios is releasing Star Wars 6-scale statues, which they've done already in the past, but they're doing a Darth Malgus, and to complement that, they're doing a Darth Revan. and both of these statues look fucking awesome.
Give us the movie Amalgus, not a fucking statue.
Yeah, I know. You want the movie, right? I love these characters. These are great characters. The video game was amazing. And these are like kind of what the statues are going to look like. They're going to be a little pricey. Unfortunately, XM stuff tends to be pricey, but they're 6 scale, so they fit in with my stuff. And this looks awesome. And they're 2 great characters. So I look forward to XM Studios releasing them shortly. Right there. Anyways, moving on. And before we wrap up tonight, we're going to talk about some news. Kevin Feige is a fucking tool bag for saying what he said about Doctor Strange. I thought that was kind of fucking stupid, and it was completely unnecessary. Kevin Feige, whatever his name is. However,
yeah. All right. What did he say? I didn't hear this.
All right. So it's not the end of the world, but he said that, Doctor Strange was actually filmed and was supposed to show up at the end of WandaVision. And to be like, hey, Wanda, come with me. We're going to fucking study together.
He's going to make a cameo.
What? He was supposed to have a cameo. It was supposed to lead into the Doctor Strange 2 movie, which she is also a star of, and it's going to kind of be the continuation of the story. And he said the only reason why they left him out was because he was a white man. Just like that. Because he was white and a man. We didn't need a cis white male explaining to our lead female character how to control or use her powers. So, but that's his language. This isn't me. I made a post where I said it could have been Baron Mordo.
Did you read this, or did you hear this in an interview?
This was reported in, what was it reported in, Baz? Comicbookresources.com or the Hollywood Reporter or some shit, Newsarama.
Well, I got it from Bounding Into Comics.
Did you have the article?
Yeah, I'm looking for it so I can.
I'm just saying, how sure are this? But you never know. It could be true.
So that was and I was like, this was all over the fucking message boards, and I was like, look, man, I don't give a shit if it was fucking Baron Mordo that showed up at the end. That was like, ooh, he's gonna influence her with the dark side of magic and shit. That would have been cool too. I don't care. I thought it was stupid for him to say that, and it just makes no sense. Just don't say anything at all. Just say, hey, we wanted to focus on Wanda. Done. Cool. Let's focus on Wanda. But to say something like that is kind of this is where I start putting up my fucking shield of the wokies need to stop,
Actually, the word woke is fucked. You need to look up that word. No. I mean, people are throwing it in the wrong term. I kind of realize what it is, but not today though. Or if you want to look it up.
No, we'll do that after the fact. We don't need to fucking bog down the channel with shit like that. But I just thought it was weird and stupid for him to say that, and unnecessary.
It's
just say we want to focus on Wanda.
If you want to be all inclusive of sex, color, race, whatever. You do it. You don't mention it. You don't have to talk about it. You don't have to fucking virtue signal. Stop. It just drives me fucking nuts.
I have the article.
All right, Baz, take it away.
All right, this is the headline. Kevin Feige says Doctor Strange cut from WandaVision because he's white and male. Okay. Let me get to the actual quote. Strange was cut from the show, and Feige explained why. He stated, some people might say, oh, it would have been so cool to see Doctor Strange, but it would have taken away from Wanda. We didn't want the end of the show to be commoditized to go to the next movie. Here's the white guy. Let me show you how power works, he added. So right there. There you go.
It's okay.
Dude, it's ridiculous. It's we didn't want the end of the show to be commoditized to go to the next movie. That's what Marvel specializes in, right? A connected universe that one movie leads into the other. It's all connected. So, that's what you do.
I don't even understand the quote. That's what I'm saying. I understand what they were doing. Yes, let the fucking girl do her thing if that's what you're going for.
But to give 2 seconds of Doctor Strange at it, it doesn't take anything away from WandaVision. It's just leading into something. Doctor Strange.
He's the Sorcerer Supreme. And he's also one of the greatest, the best and greatest surgeons in the country, right?
And I'll say this. Maybe if Doctor I watched all of WandaVision, right? And I was fucking bored out of my mind. I tried watching it. It had some good moments. But maybe if Doctor Strange showed up, I would have been like, "Oh shit, here we go!"
Exactly.
Like
No,
something.
I'm glad I watched this. Like exactly. I think that that it's nonsensical. It makes no sense. I can't wrap my fucking brain around it. I don't understand why.
No, Donnie, would you have been like, "Oh, here's the white guy"?
No.
Who the fuck thinks like that?
Here's the white guy showing her up. No, you wouldn't have said that shit.
Somebody mentioned on one of the forums.
Here's another man taking the show.
Mansplaining Doctor Strange.
Somebody said
you would have been like, "No, it's fucking Doctor Strange. Awesome."
Right.
You're normal.
Well,
right?
someone said that Doctor Strange shouldn't even be involved with her because she's like super magic and he's like a sorcerer and his magic powers aren't based on the way hers are, so he wouldn't be able to help her anyway, so it makes no sense for him to even be there. And I was just like, look,
comics
man,
all the time. Like she's been
it's
showing
just
up in his
fucking
comics all the
cool
time.
seeing the heroes interact with each other. Like, oh,
that's the basis of Marvel. Is all the heroes interacting with each other.
So I don't know, man. Like, you know, it just
so now going forward, a male hero can never aid a female superhero.
Whatever. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I don't like.
This is just ridiculous, reasoning.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't look at things like that. That's why I think I jerk myself against it. I'm like, my brain doesn't work on that level. I don't go up, here we go again with this bullshit. It actually goes, here we go again when I start hearing quotes like that. That's when my brain goes to it, when you bring it there. It's, like I'm going to say a derogatory term about somebody, but insinuate it. And then you're going to go, well, I don't like that. I'm not like that. And then the guy goes like, you said the word and go, see, you said it. I didn't say it. It's like, well, you're putting the thought in my head, It's ridiculous.
I think Feige overthought it. I think even feminists were like, "Huh? What? Feige? What are you talking about?" Like even they were probably what is he talking about?
It's just,
right? The people at the Mary Sue were like, "Huh? What? We didn't even."
What about the dude that welcome a woman coming on? Yeah, chicken power, cool, sweet, awesome. And then, a dude coming in a woman's show. It's like, let's.
I didn't care when Black Widow showed up to help Iron Man at the end of Iron Man 2 because I like Black Widow, and it was just cool that they were fighting together. I don't give a shit.
Are we as men being like, oh, what is this chick doing, showing up, stealing the man show? It's like, no,
stupid. It's the stupidest shit I ever heard. All right, so look, before we wrap up, I want to give a heads up to everybody that's still with us. There's not very many people, but if you guys are Mezco guys, the Mezco Wonder Woman, the modern Wonder Woman was charged, and she will be shipping out by next week. So we will be able to get I got one. Did you get one, Baz?
No, I'm still waiting for my Dr. Fate, bro.
No, I mean, did you order the modern Wonder Woman?
Yes.
Okay, Donnie?
But I got it from Big Bad Toy Store, so it's coming next year, right?
Yeah, word.
You're talking about comic, not movie Wonder Woman, right?
No, this is the comic, the modern Wonder Woman.
No, I'd like to, but there's so many other figures. But right now, no.
I was just gonna. I don't like. So you're not. Yeah, you don't do much. Well, you do Batman stuff, right? That's more your DC style.
No, I'd love to build a Justice League team, but it's just I got other figures in the way or coming.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Wait.
Speaking of which, what about Reeves and Batman?
Oh my God. Wait, what?
Reeves and Batman, is that still a possibility?
Yeah, whenever Batman ships. Yeah.
Okay.
Whenever we get Batman to keep pushing him back.
Dude, you made a blood oath. You're selling him Reeves and Batman. You're selling me the other Batman.
Yeah.
Or we're gonna get Drake to come to your house.
Drake is gonna come to my house and really fucking show me how ethical and how non-ethical an ethical person could be. Anyways, so yeah, I got my modern Wonder Woman on the way. Not literally in the mail, but I'm glad that she charged. I got her paid up, and I can't wait to get her in line with my Justice League because I moved my classic Wonder Woman over. If I could just, I'm gonna have to put myself on the solo layout for a second. There's and I just took it off.
Nope. Yeah, you fucked up.
All right. So there you go. You got they got the OG Wonder Woman, Fate, and Shazam together now on one shelf. Do the JSA, and I got the Marvel on the bottom, the Batman, and then see that Justice League. It's looking a little empty, so we're gonna have to put.
I got a question. Why is Freddy and Clockwork Orange and Superman together?
Yeah, because I have no other fucking shelves available right now.
I want to break free. Oh man, Freddy just steals the show in that case, bro.
Yeah, no, I know. Well, that's the case that Jimi Hendrix is supposed to go in. So it's supposed to be Freddie and Jimi Hendrix in that case.
And then nobody's gonna look at anything else but Freddie and Jimmy, man.
Yeah, no, I know. I don't even know what the fuck I'm gonna do with this Jimi Hendrix thing. I gotta figure out a way to get this arm to unglue if I don't ship it back to them.
So check this out. When did Dr. Fate come out from Mezco? When did you get him?
Like 2 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago.
Was it 2? Okay.
He's no more than a month old.
Yeah, it's not even like 3 weeks ago, maybe at the absolute most.
Probably like 3 weeks. Because I think like about a week and a half ago, I got an email from Big Bad Toy Store saying that they're getting it in, that it's coming soon. So don't worry, And then now nothing, just radio silence.
Yeah. So it's look, man, they have your pre-order. It's going to come eventually. Just when is it going to come? So there's that. By next week, I don't know if I'm going to have anything to review by next week. I really don't. So we're probably just going to do the show again. And whatever. Hopefully some fucking news happens. I don't know what is. Got so many fucking things. So I'll have the Wonder Woman hopefully by next week. Maybe I'll be able to show that off. And
maybe I'll have Dr. Fate. Who knows? If I'm lucky.
I don't even know what the fuck my other pre-orders are, man. I really don't. Oh, I'm waiting on maybe Zach is trying to get some stuff over to the channel from Diamond, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, I'm looking at all.
Yo. Speaking of Zach, yo, pass it on, bro. About what you call it, the Watcher.
Oh yeah, what is that? Oh well, yeah. Talk to him about the Watcher thing. Yeah, they might not even have it at this point. I'll ask him. Like, hey, do you guys even have a Watcher?
Because they put up for Donnie. They put up the Watcher for pre-order from Diamond Select.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
the Watcher, Marvels of the Watcher.
Yeah,
he like sold out like immediately.
I don't have a big connection to the Watcher or a big passion for him.
He's a fan. You love the Fantastic Four, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's like he's like a big character. He has a big connection to the FF.
Well, I'm definitely doing the FF when they do when Mezco does the FF. I'm waiting on that to go pre-order.
I want I want the Torch from Diamond. That figure looks fucking sick.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
What is
Marvel Legends got to they keep doing Johnny Storm is just like in a regular outfit. Like they're not doing this flame on. Like
this Diamond Select figure is like finally the Johnny I've been waiting for.
Right? Isn't he like translucent too?
Yeah, exactly.
Right? You put him near a light and he'll like glow and shit. So
yeah, that's cool.
Perfect.
Mr. Nightsight, definitely get that modern Wonder Woman before she sells out. Unless you want to get your hands on a classic one. Don't worry about Superman because the newer one's coming out soon, so you'll be able to pre-order him. And good luck not selling a kidney for the Flash, and you should be fine. And that's it. I mean, as far as new Mezco solicitations, I hope they do a fucking. Nice. Oh, look at that, Rebels. I hope they do a fucking top hat Zatanna. I would love to have a Zatanna figure. Mezco Zatanna would be nice to go along with the Dr. Fate and Constantine. Whenever they forget it, these figures ain't ever coming out. Anyways,
Martian Man.
Martian Manhunter?
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you got to find out if the head of Mezco likes him, because if not, he's not going to make him.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not. No Robin, no Nightwing, whatever. You know what? Fuck those guys. I got to collect shit from the company I hate.
Right?
Like I'm in like this abusive marriage where my wife beats me and steals my check weekly. Go back to work.
It's this love-hate relationship.
Yeah. So, but anyways, let's get Boogie in. I'm gonna go have my coffee. Get ready to go back to work. So take care, everybody. Thanks for joining us on the show. Hopefully, you guys had a good time as we did. Thought the show was very good tonight.
I think I just pissed off everybody tonight. I was just a dick.
Yeah, I know. I'm sure.
I was just shitting on everything. I'm sorry, guys. I get in the mood,
Also, check out the Toy Time Machine later on. Donnie's going to be over there. You might catch Baz in the chat. Those guys go too late for me to even contribute because I'm on my way to work at that point. But Oh, wait a second. We got another comment.
Don't worry,
from...
Baz. We're a bag of dicks on this show.
Here's a new guy for the channel. Hey, so I know it's going to be like a year, but are you guys going to pick up the Snyder Cut box from Mezco coming with Batman, Flash, Black Suit Superman? Because I want to get it. I think Baz pre-ordered that. I don't do movie superhero figures, but Matt, I know Baz is all about that.
You know, I'm asking about the Mezco set.
Yeah.
I just want Black Suit Superman, but go ahead, Baz.
Yeah, I'm freaking. I can't wait for the Batman and Robin from Batman Forever. That's what I'm really friggin' jonesing for.
Oh yeah, from the Hot Toys. But he's talking about the Mezco figures.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm getting those. Yeah,
he doesn't seem too excited about it, but he's getting them. I'm getting them.
Baz loves the banana hammock.
What the fuck does that mean?
It's like, hey guys, I want to collect. Are you guys excited? I'm
not. Like, I'm really. I don't know. I'm not.
See, that's what I like about Hot Toys. Like, yeah, make fun of the, you know, Christian Slater, or not Christian Slater.
Let's make fun of Christian Slater too. Fuck it. Christian Slater, where's your career?
Like, you know, Val Kilmer, Robin. Yeah. Whatever. That's cool. I like Hot Toys doing something totally old school. None of this new, fresh, fucking brand new movies, shows.
Bullshit.
Oh man, right? Yo, would you get a Jim Carrey Riddler?
Fucking right, I would.
Right? Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'll say this: I wouldn't get Tommy Lee Jones Two-Face. I hated his character.
He sucked. He sucked.
He was trying to be Jack Nicholson Joker. Like, like. No, that's not Two-Face.
Yeah. I'll tell you one thing they're never going to make that I would love, and that's Lawrence with the box.
Just make Lawrence, right?
Just make Lawrence. It's an instant pre-order.
At least make Boom.
I could stop collecting Hot Toys once they make Danny DeVito Penguin and Michelle Pfeiffer 92 Catwoman.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
I'm done.
I showed we had a new like Lego set, like book, like a Lego booklet come in, like all the new Lego sets, and there was the Batmobile in there, and it comes with a Lawrence figure with the boombox in Lego form. So I was like, "Yo, Laura, look again." She's like, she gave me the look like, "Do we have to get this?" That's the only time you'll ever get one of those figures. But so yeah, again, thanks for stopping by, Mr. Never Broke Again.
I'm sorry, man. I'm just not that, you know, I don't know. I'm just like little hyped out with the Snyder Cut stuff.
All right, yeah, but he when it comes out, he'll be like, "Oh, look at all this shit again."
Yeah, it's just like my enthusiasm ebbs and flows.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I pre-ordered it.
Very cool.
It looks okay.
Yeah, great. Thanks for joining us, everybody, and we gotta get the fuck out of here. All right, see you later.
Peace.